Well, it's Ravens and Steelers week, so that's all you really have to say. For my money, and I think a lot of people's money, still the best rivalry in the National Football League. And no more so this year when you're talking about an undefeated Steelers team, two really good football teams. And I think their strengths counter one another, and they're both going to have to draw on their strength. Certainly Ben Roethlisberger is playing very well, brought the wide receivers along and playing at a very high level, but it's the defense of the Pittsburgh Steelers that I think is at the heart of why they're 6-0, and they're doing it with the classic Blitzburg corner slot blitzes and the play of Bud Dupree and TJ Watt. Let's look at the film and see what we're talking about. All right, for the Steelers, obviously, this is a four-man front, but as typical of the Steelers, you got to watch off the slot. They're going to take Hilton, who now sneaks in, gets a free rush off that right side, out of the basic protection scheme, gets a free run at the quarterback, and gets home. So what happens on the next play? Well, the offensive line is going to account for Hilton, number 28, in the interior of the defense. The center, left guard, and tackle open to Hilton. So what do? They bring Edmonds, number 34, from the right side off the slot, and now he gets home to the quarterback. But this is where it gets really, really dangerous. It's the edge rush of Dupree and Watt that is most lethal. Here's a play you're going to see against Tennessee. They take virtually the entire offensive line. The left guard all the way to the right tackle, open up to the right side to TJ Watt. They even throw Derrick Henry in to chip off the edge. TJ Watt splits the double team, gets home with the hit on the quarterback. Well, let's look at what Lamar is going to have to do. We can go back to week 1 against the Cleveland Browns to see a couple of the type of throws that Lamar is going to have to make this week against Pittsburgh. One, as you can see in this first vertical play down the field, he escapes the pocket, steps up, great opportunity to run, but he keeps his vision downfield. There's a hole in the defense down the field that he's able to deliver for the big shot down the field. And then when he gets caught inside the pocket, as we see in this play, he's really got no place to go, but look at the time that he buys within the pocket. He moves right, he moves back to the left, buying time to where he can see a Mark Andrews crossing the field, throws a beautiful ball in on a very tightly covered Andrews for another big play down the field. So to me, this is going to be the key. The last time these two teams played, for Lamar, of course, last year they did not face Ben Roethlisberger. That's a whole nother set of challenge and what they're going to have to do defensively. But Lamar only played in the first game. He ran it 14 times. He's likely going to have to run it a lot in order for them to win. But it's these kind of plays, whether it's outside the pocket, break down the defense, get the ball down the field, or buying time within the pocket, that I think Lamar is going to have to make a lot of these type of plays if they're going to duplicate the wins from last year.